Want to blow up your credit score an extra 50 points, 100 points, 200 points, even 300 points? Well, once you implement these 5 secrets that I'm going to share with you, watch your credit score take off. I helped this credit champion right here increase their credit score an extra 208 points by implementing these 5 secrets. I also helped this person right here increase their credit score 190 points. I also helped this person increase their credit score 178 points, and this person right here 139 points. And also, last but not least, I also helped this person right here 124 points. Make sure you watch every last secret, because if you miss just one secret, it's probably going to be the reason why your credit score don't increase in the next 30 days. Hold up, before I get into those 5 secrets, I need 2 favors. I need you to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. The reason why is because we're on a mission to get 1 million subscribers, and also we need you to hit that like button so we can spread the word, so we can help you knock the credit bureaus out, and most importantly, improve your credit score. So hit the subscribe button. And I forgot to say please. Number 1, the first thing you want to do is go grab your credit report from Identity IQ. Here's why. We're going to go look at the positive accounts, not the negative accounts. Let me show you. Let me just bring it up for you. So when you look at this report, as you can see, Equifax is not reporting an on-time payment history. As you can see right here, this account as well is not reporting on-time payment history. This account right here is not reporting an on-time payment history. This account, as you can see, I can go on and on, right? These accounts are not reporting on-time payment history. So what does that mean? As you know, payment history is 35% of your score. So if a person is missing an on-time payment history, on-time payment doesn't mean it's late. They're missing out on some points. So it's probably costing them an extra 15 points, 20 points, 5 points, 6 points. I don't know. As you know, the FICO score is broken down into their different factors. So I don't know how those specific points are missing out. But as you can see, they're missing out on points because they're not reporting correctly. They're not reporting nothing. So you're probably getting, like I said, you're probably missing out on the extra 5 points, 10 points, 100 points. As you can see, multiple accounts not reporting on-time payments is crazy. So the first thing you want to do is go grab your credit report, right? The link is in the description. You can go get it for $1 for a 7-day free trial. So that's what you want to do first. You're probably wondering, how can you fix that? Don't worry. I'm going to show you how to type up a letter right here to show you how to fix that, so you can go ahead and update your payment history. Here's how you're going to write your letter. Basically, what you're going to say is, "Dear Experian," or "What's up, Experian? I just looked at my credit report and I just noticed some stuff is reported incorrectly. My payment history is not reporting correctly." So here's what you're going to do. You're going to list the first account. You're going to list the account name and account number. And basically what you're going to say is, whatever date is reported incorrectly, here's what you're going to say. October 1st is not reporting an on-time payment, or October 1st and November 1st is not reporting an on-time payment history. Can you please update and correct that? So you want to list every single account that's reported incorrectly, all right? Now, what you want to do next is send that certified. So you want to have the letter plus the credit report. So highlight, circle, whatever you need to do. The letter plus the credit report is 2 forms of identification, and make sure you send that certified to the credit bureaus. So Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, make sure you just go ahead, whatever is reported incorrectly, send one letter to Experian, send the other letter to Equifax, and send another letter to TransUnion based off of the payment status that's reported incorrectly. So every letter is going to be different, because as you can see, some payment history is reporting differently on a different credit bureau. So make sure you send the letter to the correct credit bureau. Secret number 2, you want to add additional payments to your credit report. Here's why. The biggest factor of your credit report or your credit score is payment history. So you can add additional payments to your credit report, you're going to see your credit score take off. But you're probably wondering how you can do that. You can go to 4 places right now to add additional payments to your credit report. The first place you can go to is Boom Pay. Boom Pay. Also, Rent Reporters, Rental Karma, or you can go to your local apartment. You can check your apartment to see if they can report your rent to your credit report. Now, think about it. If you're going to get an additional 24 payment histories added from Boom Pay, Rent Reporters can add another additional 24 months of payment history, and Rental Karma can also add additional payments, and your apartment can add probably additional payments. You just got to check with them. Now you have 4 trade lines added to your credit report, and we ain't talking about the other different factors. We just talking about payment history. And we talk about the other factors, it's going to improve your credit score dramatically, but we just talking about adding payments to your credit report. So if you can add these 4 different trade lines to your credit report, now you're going to see your credit score take off. But hold up, you're probably wondering, I'm renting out a room from somebody that's living in the house. So you want to reach out to BoomPay. You want to reach out to rent reporters. You also want to reach out to Rental Karma, because I believe as long as you have a lease between you and the landlord, you can be able to report that rent, because they're going to reach out to your landlord to report that rent. So just give them a call or email them, whatever you can do to reach out to just double check to make sure as long as you have a lease with that person, you can start reporting your rent so you can see your credit score take off as well. Secret number 3, add an age to your credit report. Now you're wondering how you're going to do that. So when you open up an account with BoomPay, when you open up an account with Rent Reporters, when you open up an account with Rental Karma, and if your apartment allows you to open up an account with them, think about it. If you can get the open date, let's just say you've been living at that apartment for the last 5 years, you can get that date reported to your credit report. Now you have a 5-year trade line with Rental Karma. Now you have a 5-year trade line with BoomPay. You have a 5-year trade line with Rent Reporters. And also, depending on what the apartment does, you also might have a 5-year trade line with them as well. Now, depending on what the apartment does, if it gives you a year or 2 years, depending on what that. But now you have 4 accounts that's reported additional age to your credit score. Now you can see your credit score increase dramatically, because now you have 4 accounts that's reported. But not only does it affect the age, it's also going to affect the new accounts part of your credit score, which is 10% of your credit score. It's also going to affect the credit mix, because now you add in multiple accounts, a different type of account to your credit report, right? Also, not to forget, you can be added as an authorized user, right? So if you have a grandma, mom, dad, or somebody that has amazing credit, right? Somebody close to you, you can be added as an authorized user, which will affect all 5 factors of your credit score: payment history, utilization, age, new accounts, credit mix. You're going to affect all 5 factors. So getting added as an authorized user can help you blow up your credit score as well. Secret number 4 is checking your utilization. Just like on secret number 1, when you check your credit report for your payment history, you also want to check your utilization. Here's why. We already know that you have to pay your credit cards and keep it down to 0% utilization. But as you know, your credit report might be showing something different. So you want to check that as well. This will cost you a lot of points if it's reported incorrectly. The reason why it might be reported incorrectly is because guess what? You don't understand these 2 specific dates, all right? The due date and your statement balance date. We already know the due date is when your credit card is due. But that statement date, guess what? That's when the balance is actually reported to the credit bureaus. So let's just say October 1st is when your credit cards are due, right? You want to make sure you're not using, and your statement balance date is October 5th. You don't want to use your credit cards between October 1st and October 5th, because whatever balance is reporting on that statement, the ending date of that statement balance date, October 5th, is going to get reported to the credit bureau. So make sure you don't use your credit cards in between that time. And if it's reported incorrectly, you can get that fixed as well. Secret number 5, have a plan for your money. What I mean by that, credit is credibility, and credit is nothing but a direct reflection of how we manage our money. And if we don't have a plan for our money, guess what? Our money gonna have a plan for itself. I already know you're gonna take care of your bills. I already know you're gonna take care of your credit cards, but we wanna be planning for our emergency. We wanna be planning for our future self, right? We wanna be planning for saving to investing for later, right? All these things are very important, because like I said, if you don't have a plan for your money, it's gonna have a plan for itself. Somebody's gonna call you, hey, can I borrow this money? Can I do this? Can I do this? Can you take care of this? Whew. Pay yourself first, have a plan for your money, and if anybody calls you, you don't have a plan for that. Hold up, quick question. Do you have a collection, charge-off, bankruptcy, eviction, student loan, child support, late payments, or even evictions on your credit report? Well, I want to show you the fastest and most effective way to knock them credit bureaus out. So I want to see you in this video, because I'm going to show you everything step by step by step. I'm going to give you the whole play. So I'll see you in this video right here. So go check it out.